Hello YouTube, this is the Spectre one last time this day to come at you with a deck profile of my tournament deck, which will be Swordsoul. Alright, for Swordsoul the lineup is very standard, which is the 3 Long John, 3 Glacier, 3 Moi, and 2 Taya. For the spell cards I do 1 Emergence and my Blackout, and I still run Summit. Summit is incredible and it pushes through games. I don't know why people are not playing it, but this definitely has made me win a lot of games, especially when they have interruptions and you can overextend. In the late game it's still pretty good because you can still reborn Chi Chao, you can still reborn the Sinister, and most importantly you can reborn the Shang, the guy with the protection. Like, I don't know why people don't run it. Still a Swordsoul card. If you can't use it, you can still reveal it with Moi or discard it with Long Yang. Like, I don't know why people don't play it. It's so free. I mean, for the Tenju stuff, before I continue my tangent about Summit, I do the 3 Asuna, 3 Adhara, and only 2 Vishuddha. The 1 Chitan. Comes up sometimes. This is not as important as it used to be before, and this keep you playing. This extend, obviously. So obviously you want to see this all the time. And I actually run the 2 Heavenly Prisons and 2 Vessels. Vessels still the best card to open with, but this is to help you dodge your hand traps. Because a lot of times they're going to an Imperm or Effect Veiler your Moi, and once they do that, you can go ahead and you're trading 1 card for another, so you know. Plus you can banish on the graveyard once you start your grind game and it still comes up, so why not? For hand traps I do a 3 Ash, best card in this, best hand trap in the format still. 2 Diddy Crow, this is better than Bell. I keep telling everybody this is better than Bell, because he comes up in a lot more situations than Bell does. Bell is for branded, so I guess that's fine, but this is not once per turn, and trust me, it's better. I've played a lot of tournaments and this comes up more than Bell. I switched it out and now I'm super happy with that. 2 Effect Veiler, and actually 1 Ogre and 1 Bell. I still run it, but this is better. Okay, it's better. I only run the 1 because I already took the emergency teleports out. No need to extend. If you're playing right, then you're fine. Niburu is not a prominent card on the game right now. It's in most people's sides, but you know, you're pretty free to play during your first turn, your first game. So if you get first game, you're most likely gonna lose the second one, and then the third one will be where you get the match. And then 1 Call by the Grave because you can, and then 2 Port of Desires because this is back at 2. I'm so glad. This guy should have never been hit. I mean, super free, but I like it. It makes this deck so much better. That's it for the main. For my tokens, I use White Swords for my waifus, but I play a 2 Chi Chao, obviously. I mean, I don't really need to go too much into that. But I also play the 2 Baxia just because this is not a Hockey Favorites package anymore, so you got enough space for that. I run the 1 Jassy. It doesn't come up as much as it used to before, but it still comes up once in a while when you need to clear a card for a card, and he can be targeted, so that's nice. Your Baron that barely comes up now. You make this on turn 2s more than the other ones, but if you're playing first, the guy that you always want to come first is this guy now. Double interruption, burns for 12, but he also, whenever you're doing your Long John Moi play, you get to draw 2 cards and search another one. So you're gaining too much advantage through this guy alone. I actually, for my links, I play the 3 Monks and the 1 Shaman. The Shaman is coming up a lot nowadays. There was a point where I run this guy, where they negated this guy and he was my out to a big giant monster, and they negated him, but I use him and another monster to get her out, discard a card, and bring this guy back out. So, you know, his stats go back up. So yeah, Shaman is coming up a lot more nowadays. Something that doesn't come up as often, but it's still pretty good, is Chao Feng and the Berserker. They're there because they have an incredible utility, especially this one. If you sort of break this could search your Glacier if he dies. And if he didn't break where you open this Chichao and the Sinister, then you could use this as the blackout food to pop it, and then you either get to search a hand trap or you get to search a Glacier for follow-up. This one doesn't come up as much, but if you get to clap something with Despia, then Despia is not gonna play. Like, they're just gonna pass their turn because they can't do shit. They're gonna have to set their fusions face down to wait for a turn, but come on. That's it for the extra deck. Now for the side deck, it's very, very, very simple. It's 3 anti-spells, Rivalry of Warlords, Back Row Hate, there's 3 Twin Twisters and 3 Lightning Storms, and for my extra hand trap is Nibiru for my mirror matches. But so far this is the best deck I've played. It's fun, I like synchros, and I definitely like to draw 2 and search for 1. So if you guys like this deck profile, go ahead and thumbs it up, comment and subscribe so you can see more content.